my God, Jake, you will not believe what just happened to me.
What? What happened? You sound so excited.
So, I was making plans for this weekend, right? And I texted my friend Jenny, "Hey, do you want to hang out on Saturday?" And she replied, "Sorry, I'm busy hanging my clothes out to dry."
Wait, what? She thought you meant literally hanging something outside?
Yes, she completely misunderstood. She thought hang out meant hanging clothes outside. I was like, "No, Jenny, I mean spending time together."
That's hilarious. But you know what? I bet a lot of our listeners have had similar confusing moments with English phrases.
Exactly. Hey everyone, welcome to Talk Smart Podcast. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jake. And today we're going to talk about weekend plans, but in a way that actually helps you understand how native speakers really talk.
Right, because hanging out definitely doesn't involve clothes. So stick around. We're going to have a real conversation about our weekend plans, and you'll pick up tons of useful phrases along the way.
Plus, I'm going to tell you about my disaster of a weekend plan. It's embarrassing, but you'll learn from my mistakes.
All right, Jake, so what are you up to this weekend? And please tell me it's not as chaotic as last weekend.
Oh man, don't remind me about last weekend. But this weekend, well, I'm trying to keep it simple. I'm planning to sleep in on Saturday morning.
Sleep in. That's a great phrase, everyone. It means to wake up later than usual, not at your normal time. I love sleeping in on weekends too. So what time will you actually get up?
Probably around 10 or 11. I know, that's really late, but I've been working so hard this week. I need to recharge.
Recharge, like a phone battery. When we say we need to recharge, we mean we need to rest and get our energy back. Totally understandable, Jake. What about after you finally wake up?
Well, I'm supposed to meet my college friend Tom. We haven't seen each other in ages, so we want to catch up.
Oh, catch up. This is such a common expression. When you catch up with someone, you talk about what's been happening in your lives recently. Like you share news, gossip, updates about work, family, everything.
Exactly. We have so much to talk about. He just got a new job, and I think he's seeing someone new too.
Ooh, seeing someone? That means dating someone, but it's more casual than saying boyfriend or girlfriend. So where are you two going to catch up?
We're thinking about grabbing coffee first, then maybe walking around a city center, just taking it easy, you know?
Grabbing coffee. I love this expression. It doesn't mean you literally grab and steal coffee. It means you're going to quickly get coffee together. It's casual and fast. And taking it easy means relaxing, not doing anything too intense or tiring.
Yeah, well, you don't want to do anything too crazy. Oh, but here's where my weekend plan gets interesting. Or should I say, potentially disastrous.
Oh no. What did you agree to do?
So Tom's girlfriend, well, the girl he's seen, she has this friend who just moved to the city and they want to set me up on a blind date.
A blind date? For our listeners, a blind date is when you go on a date with someone you've never met before. Usually friends arrange it, and set up means to arrange or organize something for someone. So they want to introduce you to this girl.
Yes, and I said yes because, well, why not? But now I'm kind of freaking out.
Freaking out means you're getting really nervous or anxious about something. Why are you worried? Blind dates can be fun.
I know, But what if we have nothing in common? What if it's super awkward? What if she thinks I'm boring?
Jake, you're overthinking this. Overthinking means thinking too much about something until it becomes a problem. Look, worst case scenario, you'll have a funny story to tell us next week.
That's true. Okay, but I need to figure out what to wear. I was thinking about keeping it casual, maybe jeans and a nice shirt.
Keeping it casual means dressing in a relaxed, not too formal way. That sounds perfect for a first date. So when is this happening?
Saturday evening. We're going to meet at that new Italian place downtown. Nothing too fancy, just a nice dinner.
That sounds lovely. I'm actually excited for you. What about Sunday? Please tell me you're planning to relax after your big date.
Yeah, I'm planning to lay low on Sunday. Maybe just chill at home, watch some Netflix, order takeout.
Lay low means to stay quiet and not do much, usually at home. And chill is super casual. It just means to relax. Oh, and takeout is food you order from a restaurant but eat at home. So you're planning a nice, lazy Sunday.
Exactly. What about you, Emma? What are your weekend plans?
Well, Saturday morning, I'm meeting my sister for brunch. We do this almost every weekend. It's kind of our thing.
It's our thing. That means it's something special that you do together regularly. It's like your tradition. Where do you usually go for brunch?
There's this cute little cafe near the park. They make amazing pancakes. But here's the thing. My sister always shows up late. Always.
That's so typical. Some people are just always running behind schedule.
Running behind schedule or running late both mean you're not on time. Yeah, she'll probably text me at 10:30 saying, "I'm running a few minutes late," and then show up at 11.
But you still love her, right?
Of course. After brunch, I'm planning to hit the gym. I've been slacking off lately.
Slacking off means not working as hard as you should or being a bit lazy about something. And hit the gym doesn't mean you're gonna punch the gym. It just means go to the gym. We use hit with a lots of places. Hit the store, hit the beach, hit the road.
Right. Oh, and Jake, since you're nervous about your date, want some advice?
Always lay it on me.
Lay it on me means tell me or give me your advice. Okay, here's the thing. Just be yourself. Don't try to be someone you're not.
That's good advice. Be yourself means act natural. Don't pretend to be different than you really are.
Exactly. And ask her questions about herself. People love talking about their interests, their work, their hobbies. It shows you're interested in getting to know her.
That makes sense. What if there's an awkward silence, though?
Awkward silence. That's when nobody is talking and it feels uncomfortable. But you know what? A little silence is okay. You don't have to talk every sentence. Sometimes it's nice to just enjoy your food or look around.
You're right. I'm probably making a bigger deal out of this than it needs to be.
Making a bigger deal means treating something as more important or serious than it really is. Just think of it as meeting a new friend. If there's romantic chemistry, great. If not, maybe you'll have a new friend.
That's a much better way to think about it. Thanks, Emma. You always know how to put things in perspective.
Put things in perspective means to see something in a more realistic or balanced way. That's what friends are for.
You know what, Emma? I'm actually feeling excited about this weekend now instead of nervous.
That's awesome. And honestly, talking through our weekend plans like this, it's exactly how native speakers chat with their friends every day.
Right? We use all these casual expressions without even thinking about it. hanging out, catching up, chilling, hitting the gym.
Don't forget laying low, running late, rain check, and making a big deal out of something. These phrases come up in conversation all the time.
And the best part is you learn them naturally through our real conversation, not through boring grammar exercises.
Exactly. That's how language learning should work, naturally and in context. Speaking of which, we'd love to hear about your weekend plans.
Yes, leave a comment and tell us, what are you up to this weekend? Try using some of the expressions we talked about today.
And if you enjoyed this conversation-style episode, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Talk Smart Podcast. We make these episodes every week to help you understand how English really works in daily life.
Plus, you'll get to find out how my blind date goes. I might have some embarrassing stories to share next week.
I'm definitely looking forward to that story. All right, everyone, have an amazing weekend, whatever your plans are.
Thanks for hanging out with us. And yes, I used that phrase correctly this time. See you next week.
Bye, everyone.